Hello, my esteemed guests. My name is Cole, and welcome to the soothing cove that is Orgaysis. Today we're playing Blood and Play, and last time Matikas told us that he is a vampire. We thought he was a cosplayer, thought he was a gamer, it's whatever. And he said he was like, "Oh, you sweet summer child." So we're gonna be sat down and told the tea. Okay, okay. Let's get started. Matikas gestures towards the couch, but I stay where I am. When he sees that I didn't plan to budge, he leans against the back of the cushions.
To
To
dispel
dis-
any untoward thoughts you might have about my motivations, I genuinely only approached you out of concern. I heard everything you said to yourself when I first saw you this evening.
oh, does he have super hearing, or is it just audible like that? Was he speaking out loud like that? Ah, shit. This too early to be saying that. Then he also heard that one chaser moment. That one chaser comment I made about him. Oh.
If you're an actual vampire, have you been reading my mind this entire time?
Read my mind. You didn't say it out loud?
I don't need to. Your stress is very clearly visible to the naked eye, woven into the way you carry yourself.
Mm. Fix that spine. You had that hunchback the whole time. Oh gee, thanks.
Why did it matter to you, though? Plenty of people these days have it rough out there. I'm not even in the worst position here.
Okay.
We were in the right place at the right time, and something compelled me to speak to you at that moment. I had hoped that inviting you to dinner would calm your nerves.
That happens sometimes. You know? Like it's not always about like, oh, I'm a martyr, I'm trying to save everyone on the planet. Sometimes it's just a vibe. And we go with it. We go with the vibe, okay? He pauses.
Though it was after you opened up to me during our meal that I felt that, perhaps, we each had something the other might desire.
Hmm.
I had planned to wait a little longer before bringing it up. Going around and telling everyone that you're a vampire is a quick way to make enemies, after all. But now that you know,
Dun dun dun.
I have a proposition to make, and I think you may find it mutually beneficial for the both of us should you choose to accept it.
What?
Matika's gaze lifts momentarily to my neck, and I swallow nervously.
Tithe your blood to me, and in exchange, I'll ensure you spend the rest of your days in comfort.
We're a sugar baby. He is a chaser. Ah! He's a blood chaser, y'all. He's a blood chaser. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think he's gonna make us a vampire, but it's just like, oh no. He gives us luxury, and we give him blood. Like that's the deal. Honestly, how much blood are we talking about? Oh, yeah. He was gonna like donate his blood for money. Not donate, but he was gonna like sell his blood for money. So this is like you get to live somewhere rent free, food, water, shelter paid for. I assume like it's a little bit of blood. This is how much blood. Like is it like 2 liters? Because that's too much.
Your debts and loss of income are trivial matters I could wave away should you accept my offer. In exchange, all I ask is for half
Half
a
a
liter of your blood once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks. He doesn't even need a lie. That's what I want more stories like this. Thank you, writers. Thank you, devs. Thank you so freaking much for making vampires that don't need a lot of blood. There's like a half a liter every 2 weeks. That ain't bad. That's a bag. That's a bag. I don't know how much, but maybe a bag is a liter. But it's like that sounds like a good deal. That sounds like a real good deal. Now, mind you, this could be a trap. you know, at the end of the day, like he, but it's not like we met him on a dating profile. It's not like we met him on a dating app saying this mess. This is like, okay, this is like in person. The terms are a half a liter of blood once every 2 weeks. It might not have to be extracted through his teeth. It might not have to come out his like aorta or nothing like that. It could probably be like a very clean procedure with like, you know, like a needle and a little blood bag, stuff like that. It's probably fine. You're probably not gonna get cursed or anything like that. Like this isn't like Orochimaru Sasuke. Like it's not gonna be no curse mark probably. Matikas looks at me expectantly. I'm like, girl, you just told me that vampires exist. Like, this is a lot. This is better so far. So far, y'all know I'm a fan of like Espada, and she be having a lot of that yandere content. This is the better deal than any of the yanderes I ever seen. Like, do you gotta give a little blood? Yes, but it's a little blood.
Or
You're not gonna die from
something
half a
else
liter.
Unclear.
Or something else unclear. This reminds me of when like this guy pulled over just to holler at me, and I was like, the first time, I'm gonna be cautious. The first time, because I don't be snatched up. If I don't die from being kidnapped, I'm gonna die of embarrassment if I get in a car with a whole ass stranger. So the first time, I'm gonna say no. This is a video game, so we're gonna agree if it's a choice. But in real life, it's just like, I understand the opportunity, but I'm gonna treat your red car like it's a white van and say no. Say goddamn. So he was my blood. This millennial blood. Also saw this short about like how millennials just did not drink water growing up. I was like, I drink water. Well, I drink water today. Water is my favorite. Is my go-to. I'm gonna say it's my favorite drink. It's my go-to.
So, you're basically
Mhm.
offering to be my sugar daddy?
Basically, is that a blush? It's a blush. Even up to his ear. You're blushing, Santi.
You're basically offering to be my sugar daddy?
You're blushing, Santi. And so am I. I'm like, see, I'm not giving advice to anybody when I say this, but this is how you make a proposition to be somebody's sugar daddy. This is how you ask somebody to be your sugar baby, okay? In person, with respect, and the transaction is clear. Don't be around the bush. Don't make me feel like I'm going to end up in a body bag somewhere. Don't feel like my organ's going to be harvested. It is clear. If I'm supposed to show up to a ball like on your arm and stuff like that, then that's fine too. I'll put a little dress on. I don't care. Bro. Thank you. Oh my god. This laugh is beautiful. Oh my goodness. You get to see both his fangs. Vertigo said to grip the back of his couch for support as his unabashed gafal nearly knocks him over. It's like, okay, I know he's probably old as all hell, but you didn't have to say unabashed gafal. Santiago, you really are quite something. Bro, can we keep him? I don't mean it like that. Stop it. But like, can he be real? Please. But I'm not wrong, am I? Kinda? That's kind of like he's not wrong. You are giving a part of your body. Like your blood is part of your body. You're giving part of your body for having bills paid for you. Like stuff just being given to you and stuff like that. I think you're still under the impression that I want something more from you did what you're already considering doing. Right, like I said, like he was already gonna give blood for money. He's just gonna pay your bills or give you a place to stay and pay those bills. Whether it's at his place or your place, like he wants you to live. You want to live and he needs blood. That's the trade. And it's only half a liter. I don't even think you go lightheaded from half a liter. Drink you some orange juice after you get the blood out, you know? I mean, the context would be completely different, and if Matikas really is a vampire, then he could have easily overpowered me and taken my blood by now. But he hasn't yet. And let me remind you, we're in his house. So he doesn't have to ask to enter your home and stuff like that. You're in his house right now. You know? Now, I don't know if some vampires can have like a mental hold over you, like hypnosis or control over you, stuff like that. So I don't know if that can happen if he has some of your blood in his system. I don't know how it works, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. Did I read this? Yeah, overpower me, but he hasn't yet. Okay. I'm not asking for your blood tonight, if that's your concern at the moment.
What?
Are you sure you're not reading my mind right now? Santi, understand, he's a vampire. He probably was alive before you was born. By like a century at least. So he probably already knows the concerns that humans have with making this type of blood pact, essentially. I was concerned that he's gonna turn me into a vampire. I said, I'm gonna turn into a vampire and live forever until like the sun implodes. Like mortals are rather predictable after you tell them a vampire wants to bite them. You'll know when I'm using my powers. Okay. Using your powers. Like, can we use a syringe instead of your teeth? You still haven't exactly proven to me that you're an actual vampire, you know. Girl, what? I mean, I guess the teeth could be fake. What do you want him to do? Turn into a bat? You want him to bite you? You know, like. Do you need like documentation from when he was like alive during the Jim Crow era? Like, what information do you need? Do you need him to start levitating? Do you need him to like go in front of a mirror and not be visible? Like, do you want him to eat some garlic? I heard that dentists can give people extended fangs these days. I don't know if that's true or not. So maybe his teeth aren't legit. Maybe like a, not a cosmetologist, but like, you know, like an aesthetic thing. I don't think I've personally spoken to a dentist in maybe 30 years or so. Girl. He doesn't need to. He has a healing factor. Huh? Penny for your thoughts? Oh. Oh, damn. Santi. Not Santi. Monty. Matikas slides his shades off with a chuckle. Like, those could be contacts. Those could be colored contacts. They could, but it's like, honest to goodness, if this is all a freaking ruse, I'm not gonna blame Santi for falling for it. Cause this is a lot of work. This is like, that's why he thought he was a cosplayer. Like, this is cosplay level work. If you did all that to convince me, it turns out all this shit was fake, I would not be mad. I would not be embarrassed. It'd be like if it was just like one little thing, or he just said it, I just believed his word. But it's just like, he probably needs that mirror, something that he 100% can't explain. His eyes are red. Oh, he changed the color. I hope that suffices as proof enough for you. It's quite tiring to use these powers, so I'd rather not expend unnecessary energy if I can avoid it. That proved it right there for me. Damn. unless the color contacts are like mood ring contacts, you know. But we're gonna pause here. That was beautiful. Thank you, Santi. Thank you, Matikas. Thank you, developers. Thank you, writers. thank you viewers for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me save. Let me save. There we go. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a like, comment, sub, and share. If you enjoyed this return. If you enjoyed this game and you'd like to play it for yourself, you can do so via the pinned comment. I believe that is all I have to say, so I'll see you guys in the next video.